Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Fun Times with Fun Guys, featuring your host Ronnie,
And Johnny,
and we are back after another year-long hiatus.
I
Uh,
don't think it's been a year.
it's been damn near a year, I think.
Yeah, it's been
I
close.
well, we had like three episodes, we had like three podcasts recorded, but one of them features Social Security number that we don't want to edit out. Another one, I don't think we ever posted, which was with Zach.
They're all just too late in news.
Yeah, it's all too late news. We're just
Yeah.
gonna. I guess we're good. Well, it works out for me because I have Tuesdays and Thursdays off of school and work. So I mean, Johnny gets off
Yeah.
school like
Tuesdays and Thursdays are my late class.
yeah. So whenever he gets done with school, we can just start recording. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I don't have any homework ever.
Bro,
So
why are you doxing me right now?
shut the fuck up. So we're back. So I guess we're back from an episode. I don't.
Cyberpunk still isn't out. That's relevant news.
Yeah. What's today? Today's the 20th of February. So it's probably gonna get
Yeah.
posted. Probably in April of the 20th, because we're gonna be hella late on this, like we usually are.
Bro,
But I'm gonna be, no, I'm gonna be
Real
honest.
quick.
I'm gonna be honest. When I get done recording this, I'm gonna go and post it into Adobe Premiere. I'm gonna get it uploaded because I don't want to keep. I want to actually post this one. I want to get like the thing going
did
back. What's up?
did our Halo video ever come out?
Uh, no.
It's done, isn't it?
It's done. It's in my Adobe Premiere, but the thing is, because this is the problem that happened. So it went from three editing softwares. So the first one was
Yeah.
Filmora, and that one destroyed my computer. And the second one went to went to Resolve, which is like what like people in like TV and movies use sometimes. And then
Yeah.
and then my uncle, he bought Adobe Premiere. He bought Adobe for his work, and he bought like a shared account one, so anyone in the family could use it. So he gave it to me. So I don't touch Photoshop or Lightroom because that's his thing, but he lets me use Adobe Premiere. So I moved it. So I exported it out of Resolve into
Into Premiere.
Premiere. Now the problem is, right? So everything is it's all cut up, right? It's all cut up. But the thing is though is that I had to
Yeah.
add the subtitles in again because you're
Oh,
too
no.
low. So that's the
Yeah.
problem. But it's sitting there. It's about to come out. I think like if I look at it right now, like everything it's all cut up. It's like 25 minutes. So you know what I could do? I could just cut it in half and just post the first one and just and then do that. Because I think 25 minutes is too long for what it is. But yeah, it's done. It's like I put a lot of time. I spent a lot of time on it, and I'm upset I haven't posted it yet. I cannot handle being like a YouTuber and having to edit stuff and like because like that's always been like my thing. If I was ever be a
Mhm.
YouTuber, I would cut up my own stuff. I don't want to. It's cool to like pay someone to do it, but I rather have to do it myself. But it's fucking hard. It takes a lot of time, and like having to like learn from three different editing softwares what the command cuts are for like cutting a clip and deleting it or cutting a clip and reverting it. Like
It is
learning,
such a pain.
it is such a pain. And Adobe Premiere is like one of the hardest things to learn. I had to watch like three videos on it. Resolve, it was like I put it in Resolve and then it was like, all right, you do this, you do that, and then you cut it together. I was like, all right, cool. And Resolve, I'll give it to Resolve. They had a lot more like I guess I haven't checked out Premiere enough yet, but when I went to Resolve, they have like 6 different sections for your video. So they have like your trimming and your cutting. They have like your
Mhm.
ad media stuff. They have like mixer, so you can change like the volume or anything like that. They have adding like edits to it, whatever you want to do. And the last one was export, which is obviously, but Adobe Premiere, it's like all on one screen, and you use that one screen for everything. And it's okay. I just haven't learned it yet, but people say like Adobe Premiere is the way to go if you like actually want to get into editing your videos and stuff like that.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what everyone says. 'Cause
Yeah.
I mean, it's Adobe, obviously.
But
Resolve.
it's worth the money.
This is your chance for a sponsorship.
Adobe, nah, dude, the fuck. But yeah, so having to learn Adobe is just taking the time out of me. Like, and I've been so like lazy about it. In reality, that's the problem I have with that. I've been super lazy about editing because like I sit down, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, oh, I'm at this video, and then I start like editing it. I'm like, fuck, it's like so much like you have to be precise, like cut it precisely, and you have to add everything to it, and just like
Yeah.
and I've already done it once. I don't want to do it again. That's what pisses me off. That's the
You gotta
problem.
like put all the clips together too, make sure
Well,
they transition well.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't
Yeah.
have any transitions. It just goes from scene to scene. The thing is, though, is that
Yeah,
like
true. I mean,
the problem with that video, which I'm really kind of mad about, but it's a learning process, is like the whole audio thing where you didn't sound right, or you sounded you're far away
yeah.
because remember how I was trying to do it was that I think I recorded my Blue Yeti and my Xbox mic and your headset, but I didn't turn yours up. I turned mine up hella loud so you could hear me.
Yeah.
So I don't think we did enough test results for it and stuff like that. But like the one thing that I remember that you could barely hear was like there's like the part in the when we're playing and we're playing on the one where like the you did a grenade jump on that mission when the chick was like ugly instant boy combo.
Yeah.
And in the background, you start laughing hella bad. I'm like, what? And you just hear me go, what? And like hella loud. And then you say the thing, and I was like, I couldn't turn that up. I couldn't turn the background audio up, so it's kind of fucked it all up. Yeah.
I just need to look out for it next time.
Yeah.
Or do it again.
I know. I'm gonna need to go in and fix it. I think now that because everything's set up already. Like at my because I moved out, obviously, so everything's set up.
Yeah.
I just need to, the only problem is I have to make sure that.
You also just set this up.
What's up?
You also just set this up.
Yeah, but it's OBS isn't hard. It's just the fact that like I already have all the
True.
display capture and everything done. It's the problem was, and also the problem was too. I think the problem is that when we do another video like that, I'm gonna cut the videos down to like 20 minutes or so. Because when it was one long 2-hour thing, right? The problem was that my computer was trying to render each part of the video trying to go through. So I think if I just do 15 minutes at a time, and then cut them together,
like each level.
Yeah, well, not even each. I guess each level. Yeah, I guess you could do that. But I was talking about like, because I did it as one long continuous recording, and when you put it into the video editing, it tries to render.
All of it.
It tries to render all of it at one time. So when you're doing edits, it would like stop and like
laggy.
What's
awful.
up? What's up?
It's just laggy.
Yeah,
and awful when you're trying to like move around. Yeah.
I don't have a fucking $3,000 PC to do all of it. So I think next time when we do it again, I'm gonna do probably every level, and then I'll probably stop it and then start it again, and then I'll throw it. That's easier doing. I'll title it right and stuff like that, because that was just that was like it's because I couldn't. The thing is, I don't know. Maybe I don't know how to do it, but I couldn't like cut up a part and then throw the other part like away for a little bit and work on that part. I had to like keep it as one continuous thing.
Yeah.
So that's the problem I faced. But I think when I do it again, I think the few things. It's the learning process. So the first thing I learned is we're gonna do it by level, each recording session by level, and then I'll just after we're done playing, then I'll start editing all the stuff I don't want in on the video, and then put it on one timeline, and then also. Hopefully I don't think use subtitles because I really don't I don't like writing stuff out, and apparently I'm terrible with grammar, so I wrote like shit because the times I was editing it when I showed you and all that, like it was like 2 a.m. and I was like just like editing it and I was like I'll do it for tomorrow and stuff like that, so I had a bunch of like problems with like grammar that were wrong, and like so that's why I think next time I'll have like make it so you're loud enough so I don't have to use subtitles because that shit was annoying.
So it has been a year, by the way. Our last episode was January 9th. Or 20 or sorry, not I don't know why I said that. It's January 24.
Wait, our last posted video or the last recording session?
Last posted.
That doesn't count because we didn't
posted.
Didn't we
24th.
Didn't we record a couple of another video that we didn't post?
I know, but the last episode that came out.
Oh yeah. But there's one in the backlog, isn't it? What's the last? Didn't we do one? We never posted it?
Yeah, we have I think we have 2 or 3. And then there's the original pilot that never came out. Also, Jack left a comment on this. He said that I wasn't loud enough. We can hear Ronan breathe, and Jack should be on the show. Well, I mean, all of those are going to be solved except the last one. Rip Jack.
Yeah, dude's gone. Dude's good. The breathing one was because we were using your computer, and...
Yeah. We were just having trouble with the mics.
Yeah, for some reason, this OBS wouldn't count both. Oh, also we're right next to each other too, but you're out in another like you're an hour away, so there's like only gonna.
You almost just doxed me again.
I almost did, but I stopped myself.
That would have been nice right there.
Well, they don't know where you live.
True. For now.
Yeah, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting. So, so the next one, a couple of things we have. I guess a couple of things we have is next we got to record more Halo achievements. The first, because our first original thing when me and you were doing it was like to do achievements, but then as it turned more into like a funny moments kind of thing where we just fucked around half the time. Oh, they're barking.
Yeah.
Oh, my dogs are barking.
Just because we're not good at getting achievements.
Well,
or we're good at being bad.
It's not even funny. It's not even that. It's more the fact that like
we have fun.
We have more fun. When we were going with achievements were like in the background, and we were just having fun most of the time. Like for our original
it's just
thing,
a reason to play the game.
Yeah, for our original thing, what we were gonna do like highlights of us getting the achievements and funny moments, and we were gonna have a counter because all the achievements we did were on Halo 2 Legendary of how many times we died, and we had I think at the end of our total like 2 hour play session we had like I think you had 160 and
you have the play total cut in.
What's up?
You have the death counter.
Oh, I did. Yeah. So you had like 160, and I had 100 and I think I had 200. Yeah.
For when we go for the achievement for Halo 3, trying to get the time trial. Oh my god, that's gonna be fun.
Which one?
Where you have to beat it in under 3 hours.
But remember, it's all based off like the level time trials. So,
it's some of the best parts.
Yeah, except for fucking the first mission in Halo 1 or Halo 3. How hard that is. Oh god, we watched videos about it.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah, like it's gonna be interesting.
Just couldn't get it.
No.
I think I still have my book somewhere with all the times written down.
Well, we never finished Halo 2. I think we have like a couple. I think we have. Oh, you know what we had to do? I think we beat it under 3 hours. We have to do the toys and the skulls I think that's it for Halo 2.
I have a few more also.
Yeah,
than you do.
We're gonna need to go back and do those for you because we're basing all off mine because I have most of them. And now we're kind of fucked with to do the entire Halo Reach ones. That one's gonna be annoying.
Yeah.
So, but thank God there's no more Halos coming on. But yeah, so we finished all of Halo 1.
Mm-hmm.
We've got at least 90% done of Halo 2. Because in the Master Chief Collection it counts the multiplayer achievements into the entire games category. So
yeah, I don't like that.
So they can't. So like in reality we have like probably 10 more Halo 2 achievements like campaign version and like the rest all like multiplayer ones, which kind of sucks because I don't want to play multiplayer at all.
There's an achievement in it. I think it's for Halo 2, or it might just be for multiplayer in general, but it's to get a certain amount of wins. Oh my god, that was so annoying.
500 wins or whatever.
Yeah, I found a very well, not fast. It's very slow still, but it's faster than just playing.
We'll just play SWAT.
You go to lockout.
Oh yeah.
You put it on 1 kill elimination. Start with rocket launchers. You just blast like from across the map, and you just have a second controller. There's another player.
It counts as custom.
Yes, custom games count.
That's dumb. That does take that. I would take like that because you load in. It takes like 10 seconds to load in, and then you shoot the guy, and then the game ends. It takes like 5 seconds to end. So it takes about like probably a minute per round.
And then you gotta restart it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It took me like an hour to set everything up and get like 40 ones, I think.
Yeah.
I still have it.
The one I haven't done because I don't have enough controllers is the Halo 1 where you have to play 4 players on Blood Gulch. True. I don't have enough controllers for it, so I can't do that one yet. My dog's fucking barking and being annoying right now, so this is gonna be interesting. So
Lasso, that's gonna be awful. We don't have Lasso for
dude.
Halo
That's the one we're gonna have to. That's the one I want to push towards the end because I just do not want to deal with that at all.
Yeah.
Like I already especially Legendary in Halo 1 and 2, so garbage.
Yeah.
So
we all agree Legendary Halo 2 is just a lie.
It's fucking stupid. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's
like yeah, let's because of the score. If one person dies, you restart on.
I know.
It's
so dumb.
Genius.
So dumb. And the just the fuck. My dog's being annoying. in the skull in Halo 2, there's a skull where you have no health, or
Oh,
where you have no health but you can shoot, but your teammate has Arbor Shield and he can melee. That's such a dumb fucking
yeah.
skull. I hate that.
That
skull.
was such a clutch moment. I wish we had recorded that run through.
What do you mean?
That one was fun. We did that one. We got that achievement for beating Bossa Highway with that honor. So
What up? What?
we got that achievement where you have to beat a mission with that skull on or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Me and you were just doing it. That's right. I remember I hopped on for a minute. And I go through achievements. Like I'll do a couple, and that was it. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You're right. Correct. What else? I don't think we've done any more. I know for a fact I have it all written down in a Google Doc of all the achievements. I have them all written down.
I can talk about Kingdom Hearts on the podcast again.
So, are they releasing 3 on the Xbox? Is that what I saw?
3 is already on the Xbox. They're releasing all the other ones. And you know what? It's on my birthday too for the Game Pass.
Is it 1, 1.5, 2, and 2.5?
So it's the 1.5, 2.5, and 2.8 collections.
So am I missing anything if I don't do I need to play them, or can I just play 3 and call it a day?
I mean, I think 3 has like a thing in it where you can catch up with the story.
Mm-hmm.
But literally all of the games are in there. As it's like 2 of the games they'd never remastered because they were like the DS or something.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts
358 is just cutscenes or remastered cutscenes.
Is that what it is? You don't play
Chain of Memories is the other one that I think that's just a movie. That's the one with like the card combat.
Yeah.
But you get 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, and all the other ones.
Yeah. So I'm looking at our achievement list. We have 289 achievements to go for all the games. Well, for me at least, because Halo 2, we need to get all the par scores. We need to get all the skulls. We need to complete on Legendary. We need to get all the toys. We need to stick a plasma grenade to stealth elite and outskirts. Cowardly grow in 10 minutes too early. Shoot the soccer ball, more whammy bar. Metropolis without entering a vehicle, or
I thought we did that.
I think we did do that one. I'm positive.
I don't think you checked. I think there's a few of those you didn't check off because I think I got the stealth elite also.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the one that was a bitch though. Do you remember when we and you were it was like Acquire the Scarab gun? Did we get that one?
Yeah, we got it. We got the Scarab gun.
We did, didn't we? Yeah. Oh, dude, that one was such a bitch. Oh my god, I remember.
What was that skull?
No, it was
it a skull?
No.
Or was it the actual gun? Because I don't know if we got the actual
gun. Because I just remember we had that old setup where you get the box and the rocket launcher, you need to jump and then like hopefully get enough height to not go over and die.
Oh yeah, we got it. We got that.
Yeah, dude, I remember that was insane. No, I do need to play.
I think we played Apex right after that actually.
I think we did. I think we did too. It was.
I think Bandy was in the chat for that.
Oh yeah, she was just chilling in the background. I mean, all you heard was me cussing about this fucking Scarab gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was such bullshit, bro. Like, there's no easier way. Because the other easy way was to get the Banshee, but like I just didn't want to deal with the Banshee at all. Because like like you had to do like frame perfect, get to like kill the guy and then hop at the same time.
Us and frame perfect just do not mix.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no way. I mean, what else?
I mean, I can hardly do grenade jumps. So
yeah, I have a lot of those recorded. I need to.
That's great. You could do a compilation of just me dying from grenade jumps or failing that.
Well, I'm still debating. Should I still upload like the old video? Because like I think it's kind of.
No, put it out.
You think so?
It's done, bro. Just put it out.
Yeah, but it's garbage. That's the problem.
Just put it out. Progress. Keep moving forward.
Everyone's just gonna roast me for my terrible grammar skills. Because I thought I fixed all of them.
You fixed all the.
I thought I
spelling.
did, but like, it's the way I worded sentences. Like I think
if it's just subtitles, then it should be fine.
Well, I think I put commas in the wrong places. That's why.
Whatever.
Yeah. So funny thing, actually, my brother was actually on a podcast the other day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So he, it was like this podcast for people in the military that are like that are veterans now, basically, because like he's gone 4 years, and he was on. They were on for like 30 minutes, but like they had like no chemistry at all. Like the guy, because it was the guy's first time doing a podcast, and my brother is very like he's a sociable person.
Oh, he's yeah.
But he's like not my older brother, not Will. So this is like, and this
Mhm.
is like, oh, you know, in the United States, and they just had like no chemistry at all. And the guy was asking my brother, he's like, so like, how do you like do a podcast? Like, do you like have you ever done it before? And he's like, no. And then I text my brother. I was like, hey, tell him to hit me up. Me and Joy know what we're doing. And he's like, what do you mean?
Oh.
And I showed my brother a podcast, and he's like, this is stupid. And I was like, yeah, but
This is awful.
yeah, but it's funny because this is the two of us fucking around.
At least we enjoy it.
Yeah, but say yeah, they were like it's because they had like no they didn't have any like chemistry, so they were like he'd ask him a question like you know on a podcast like me and you talk like it's kind of like a discussion like there's like we like what's
sometimes
up?
I gotta talk or cut you off because you talk too much.
Yeah, or like but like you know usually in podcasts like when you bring up a question,
You have a dialogue.
yeah, you have a dialogue and you like discuss back and forth about stuff, but like they would ask a question. And then they talk about it for like 2 seconds, and they go to a different question. I'm like, that's not what you do in podcasts. It's like it's like you probably only need like 10 questions for an hour-long podcast because all you're doing is like you ask the first question, and then you talk about random shit for the rest of the time, and then you ask another question. What's the other It's like, yeah. So.
Unless it's like really simple, like yes or no questions, but even then you could like drag that out.
Yeah, easily, yeah, but. It was just hella funny because I was just laughing hell bad. I was listening to it, and they were just like, they felt like they were like, it felt like they were like a couple that were like going through a fight right now, but they don't want to talk about it.
Oh,
like sitting at the dinner table, and they're just like, "How was your day?" And he's like, "It was good. I want to go home now."
So, as the listener, did you feel like you were the kid off to the side?
Yeah, when I want to get my birthday present, I was like, "Do I get 2 Christmases now?" But it was funny. Yeah. But yeah. Also, the thing I figured out, it took me forever to get dual monitors set up for the longest time. So,
really?
Yeah, so...
I mean, honestly, I don't know how to do it either, so I have no room to talk.
Well, because, like, so, what happened...
You could, like, talk?
Well, because I'm trying to like, explain, like... So, the first thing I did was I got a splitter. So, this is like a couple months back. I bought a splitter... Because it said you put the HDMI in, then you can put 2 HDMIs out. But I didn't know that the splitter just produces the same thing on 2 different devices, right? So, like, if it's plugged in my computer and I plug into a splitter, it just projects what I see on my computer onto 2 different monitors, which doesn't, like, do shit to help, right?
Yeah.
So, I was looking around, me and my dad were talking about this, and because I have a laptop, I was like, oh, you have to buy this piece, and then buy this piece, and plug this piece into the DVI and get a VGA, and I was like, "There's no way I can just use 2 HDMIs and like call it a day." And he's like, "Oh no, because you don't have, or your computer can't do that because it needs 1 HDMI to HDMI. Like you can't put 2 HDMIs next to each other and then plug them into your computers. It still projects what the computer sees." And I was like, "Oh okay." So this fucking thing. So he's like, you have to buy you have to spend like $100 to buy like these 2 devices that will like turn your HDMI and then to a DVI and then plug it in. It's like some weird fucking thing, right? So I went online, I was watching videos, and I was like, how the fuck do people do monitor shit? And I was like, oh, so there's this, like, I guess it's not really new, but like you can buy this. So my computer comes with a USB-C port, and so I bought this thing on Amazon, and it has what's it have? It's got I don't know what that is. It's got a VGA, a USB-C, HDMI port, and something else, right? And so, so I bought it.
The alphabet.
Yeah, nice. And so I bought it, and I plugged it in and I ran. What did I run? I ran the. What the fuck? I can't forget. Somehow I fucked it up though because I like bought it and what did I do? Oh, I plugged the HDMI and the VGA in, right? So I plugged it into both computers, and I was like, all right, I'm doing this. This is the same fucking thing. So I turned it back to I went to the UPS store. I took it back into Amazon, and I go to my dad's. I was like, hey, I bought this thing, but it didn't work. And he's like, well, what'd you do? And I was like, well, I plugged the HDMI and the VGA into the same thing, and then plugged in. And he's like, okay, but does your computer have an HDMI port? And he's like, yeah. He's like, okay, does the adapter have an HDMI port? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, dumbass, you just plug your HDMI, you plug one HDMI port into the computer and then one to the adapter, and you get two different screens. And I was like, oh, no way. And he's like, yeah. So I go back to VPS, and the guy's like, right as I got there, because Amazon comes and picks up their packages at like 4 o'clock. It was 3:55. The Amazon guy pulls up, and he's like grabbing the box. I was like, wait. Before you let it go, I need my thing that I just returned. He's like, oh, okay. So he pulls it out, and I was like, all right. So I come home and I plug it in, and I was like, oh shit, this actually works. But the thing is that like when I unwrapped it, I guess in some way, like when I from the time of me dropping it off to the time of me getting it home, they fucking dented it. So there's like a big dent in the middle of it. Like I'm guessing they put like heavier objects on it and just totally fucked it up. So it still works, but there's a massive dent in like my adapter, and I was like, how the fuck?
Can we get a picture of that in the link dump?
I guess I could. I got about to add it later, but so yeah. So I was just like, this is fucking stupid. So, but it works. So, but that's the whole story of how like, because for the longest time I thought you had to run. I didn't think you could do HDMI and HDMI. I thought you need like some like crazy adapter, but I finally figured it out. But so if I don't think your computer. I think your computer is old. Doesn't probably do. One.
Going around Christmas.
What about your old one?
Huh?
Wait, you got a new one this Christmas?
You're cutting out for me.
You got a new one this Christmas?
Yeah.
What'd you get?
We went over this.
What?
Oh, I got another Asus. It's another laptop. It's
Oh, is it 10 times better than the other one? Does it actually play games?
Oh, it's a lot better. Yeah, it does.
How much was it?
I don't know.
What's it called? I want to look it up. What's it called?
It is the Zephyrus or whatever. ROG Zephyrus.
How do you? What G? What G14?
I don't know. It doesn't say it on the actual name itself.
Well, go to I think if you go to settings on it and you go to about, it'll tell you what kind of computer it is.
Like how this is what we're doing with podcast.
Well, because I want to see what you have. I want to see what you got. So if you go to the middle thing, go to settings, and then go to about, it'll tell you what it is. It should say like device specifications.
Yeah, I honestly don't see it.
What is your device? Let's go down to the about page.
Tom.
Did you go to the about thing?
I'm at settings. I click device. Or wait.
No, click about at the bottom.
System.
No. Fuck it. What are you doing? Oh, I see. Okay, wait. Go to system and then go to about. That's what I meant to say. Go to system and then about.
There's no about. It starts with display, sound, notification, and yeah, there's no about. Oh, never mind. Found it. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a legacy. I'm a champion. No, what were you asking?
What is your device specifications?
Like, what do you mean?
What does it say? What are all the stuff you have in it is what I'm asking.
Oh, the processor is Intel R Core TM i7-9750H.
Wow, you got a 7950? Holy shit! At what gigahertz?
2.60 gigahertz.
Oh, that's weird. Yours is less than mine.
Or 2.59. It's the laptop.
Oh, mine's 77. The 2.8. Oh, I think it's mine. No, mine's not overclocked. How much RAM do you got on it?
I have 16.
Okay.
15.9 is usable.
I'm trying to look at this. How big is this laptop? Because Asus, I like Asus. It's
not the biggest. This one's actually a lot thinner than my old one.
Is it because it's more of like a Chromebook kind of thing. The way these ones are built. Yeah.
Yeah. This one it doesn't have a.
They're really light.
Thing for discs.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, you have to buy that as like an adapter. And it's like I don't even use this.
So anymore. then on your PC or your laptop it probably has a USB-C port, and then you can use an adapter if you want to do monitors and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'll probably never do that.
Yeah. But can it run Rising Storm? Because mine can't.
I can run Rising Storm actually.
It's such bullshit, bro. The fuck is
It's actually harder to run on this though because it's such an old game.
That okay?
Still.
So I was right, right? So that's why mine doesn't work. Is because it's an
I
old
thought
game.
yours originally didn't work because it said your thing was like cheating because you had like that
Nah,
internet
that
thing.
was because I was paying for the cloud surf. No, no, no. I bought
Yeah.
Rising Storm on this laptop, and I tried to run
Okay.
it, and I think my computer's too new, which I don't know if it's possible. I think it's too new to run because like when I popped in, dude, I get like 10 frames per second, if
That's
even
the thing
that.
with older games like that.
Okay,
Like I
so
know Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, you have to download like this whole new patch for it to work with new softwares.
okay, so I wasn't going crazy because I was like, because
No.
remember Zach was like bitching at me about my computer's a piece of shit. It's like, well, no, because my computer's too new to run a game. That's what
Did
I
you
thought.
defrag your computer? That's the way to fix anything.
I don't.
If you ask Zach, it's like defrag your computer.
Well, just spend 3 hours defragging it. I will say though the problem with the
Zach
laptops,
probably just left a dislike on this video.
the problem I have with the laptop I have the Razer Blade, it's a totally tight computer. It's not like it's kind of made for. It depends on the game. Like a lot of games I could run really well on, like CS:GO, Rainbow Six, all the newer games. But like the fan, bro, it's so loud because the way these are
Mm,
built that the fan for it is actually under like all the components, right? And so
yeah.
if you're getting all the hot air and it's spinning, it's fucking spinning on top of the all the hot air is going to the top of like the GPU, the CPU, and stuff like that. So like when I play, so I had to buy like a thing on that to go under if I get like a wind thingy to turn it down. But even then, like right now, my CPU is at 63 degrees. And that's like not the best. But like when I
Never
play
thought
fucking
about
like when I play like when I play Seed, you can hear it just like cranking out, and like the fan under it is supposed to be like cooling it, and it only cools at like 10 degrees, but still like fucking hot. It's the way these laptops are built. So, but there's this thing I downloaded. If you want to look at it, it's called Specky. So SPECCY. And if you play your games and look at, you can see how much degrees Celsius like your CPU and graphics card are running. Because if those are above like 70, 75, like it's really bad on your computer.
that. Hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, I remember my buddy I work with. He was like, because he could hear the fan in the background, like the computing. He's like, dude, why is it so fucking loud? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, what's your like CPU or like graphics card at? And I was like, I don't know. He's like, download this thing. I download, bro. My fucking like without the fan, my fucking CPU and GPU when running a game were like 85, 90 degrees. That's terrible. That's like that makes your shit so hot. So I have this fan under it, but even then, like it's still pretty bad. Yeah. I don't know. I like everything I have is Razer, which is kind of fanboyish, but I mean RGB baby, fake fan, yeah, RGB. But I don't know. I just didn't know. I was gonna get an Asus too. I was thinking about Asus, but like my next laptop I'm gonna get. I'll make sure that has like some fans on the bottom, like some actual like real fans on the bottom, because you can buy laptops that have like the fans on the bottom that it blows out air, and because it's just not good. So
Okay.
well, other than that, I mean, what else? I don't know what else have we been playing. Playing the shit out of Modern
It's been
Warfare.
30 minutes. We need. Yeah.
No,
Zach finally got Modern
I'm
Warfare.
not talking about the time. I don't care about. We're gonna make it an hour. I know for a fact.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
talking
Obviously.
about like the games we play.
I know.
Now.
I'm just thinking like, what else is there to prolong this? Zach just
Prolong.
got Modern Warfare. That's fun.
He did.
I haven't gotten to
Dude,
play with him
oh
yet.
my god, though while you guys been in Discord, I've been playing the shit out of Modern Warfare, and the problem, dude, it's not a problem, but like I got all the shotguns platinum, so it's like when you get all of them gold. I
Yeah.
got all the shotguns, all the pistols, and now I'm on the marksman rifles. I have every marksman rifle except the crossbow, fucking gold, and dude, the crossbow sucks so much cock. I hate it so much. Because they don't have like different challenges for it. It's the same challenge as all the other one, like assault rifles and stuff like that. And the hardest one, dude, is the fucking long shot. That shit is so hard. Because like I have all the kills, I have all the headshots, I have all the
You take all the
crouching.
mounted kills.
No, the mountain one's gonna be hard too. But I think if I I mean I have the nerve to go through it, but it's so toxic. I get so angry so fast because I'm like, because remember I play like Rust and all that, and there's some spots where you can get like some long shots, but you just get fucking taken out in like 2 seconds. So it's not even worth it. But
like there's that one new spot where you can kind of like sit up on that like rocky area.
What do you mean?
like on by the pipes or whatever. That building. That will be like it's yeah. I'm probably explaining it
All right, all
poorly,
right, all
but
right, all right. All right.
there's
So
like a small
hold on.
area.
So let me. So let's say I spawn next to the shipment container in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, now where would I go from there?
So if you're like up against the wall and like the container's right in front of you,
Yeah,
you know how there's a pipeline to your right?
yeah,
If you run straight all the way down that, you know the building at the end that
yeah.
will sometimes spawn like with the headquarters on it.
Oh
I
yeah, yeah.
believe there's like a rocky area right there that you can kind of sit on
Just
and you can fire from.
and fire from. Yeah. The
Yeah.
where the way I got it was if you spawn where the headquarters or hardpoint is, where it's like up on that second level of that building, and
Mhm.
like you can there's that building you can crawl under and go from like section to section. So if you
Yeah.
sit right there and you look through where the ventilation shaft is going up through like this little fucking like a pixel perfect shot. Like you have to like look down and hope that people, because they'll spawn across the map and then run that way to get to the other building. So you just have to sit there and just wait and hopefully you get someone. And it's just an ass to do.
It is honestly not a fun time.
Yeah.
It's not a fun time with my guys.
Cause I got them all. You know, I got them hella easy on shipment, or because the shotguns and the pistols their requirement for long shots are a lot shorter.
Yeah.
Because they're fucking shotguns and pistols. So that was
Correct,
easy.
yeah.
But the crossbow, dude, and it's so annoying. It's so fucking annoying. I hate him so much. I hate it so much. I still have fun playing it, like getting some nice ass shots, but it's just like I don't even know why I'm going for it, because like I'm only gonna play the game for like 6 more months and then get a new game or something like that. But for some reason, like this Call of Duty, like usually by this time, like I didn't even play Black Ops 4, but by this time, if I was when I used to play Black Call of Duty, like I was like, I'll play a different game. Like I've been playing this like every single fucking day so far.
Yeah, this one's actually really good.
Yeah, this one's actually really fun.
I think Treyarch's working on the next one actually.
Yeah,
So
which kind of sucks.
maybe you'll change your mind and stick with Modern Warfare.
I might, because I don't like. I just like. They're going back to the same thing I have like the problem with is that they're not giving them enough time to do whatever they want. They're back in the yearly cycle, which is totally fine. But you can't make a really good game in a year. Like you need.
Well,
at
it's
least,
also Treyarch. They did Black Ops 4, and now they're taking control over this one or the next one.
well, because it's supposed to be Sledgehammer, but then Sledgehammer moved them together with Treyarch to make this new game.
Yeah.
Which kind of sucks, because like World War II was pretty okay. We played a shit ton of it.
War was amazing.
Yeah, War was tight as fuck. I didn't play any of the campaign in World War II.
I played a bit of it. I just couldn't.
Yeah.
It was kind of stupid with like you have to wait for your health packs.
Yeah, and I know, and like it's okay, but War was pretty tight though. War was like a great invention they had, and that's pretty tight.
Yeah.
I liked War a lot. I do like Ground War in this one too, though. Ground War is pretty fun, like especially.
I think Realism Ground War is the game mode right now.
Yeah, so it's not hardcore. It's just
it's just realism. It just takes away your health.
yeah, it takes away your health, which is okay, but I just get annoyed with it. But the only problem I have with Modern Warfare is that the fucking maps are too big. That's what pisses me off.
Or they're too small. God, I can't even remember the map that I hate.
What?
It's I can't remember. It's like the one with like all the shipping containers.
Shipment?
There's like that big facility. No, not shipment. I love shipment. It's like the big like facility, like kind of the center where that's where B flag spawns, and there's like the car right next to it. It's like the little garage area. It's a big yellow building.
There's only like 7 maps in that game. There's Vacant, Shipment, Anaya Place, the Bridge, Piccadilly, and
Cool.
hold on, again, now you got me all fucking flustered. I gotta look this up. Hold on.
I'm googling it right now. You don't need to worry about it.
Maps.
Have you done any of the? Have you done the tournament yet? The TVT tournament?
No, I haven't. So I need to do that. All right, hold on. Here we go.
I've won it twice already.
All right, here it is. We have there's is the arcade Hackney Yard?
That's probably it.
Is it I think Hackney Yard is the one where like that one's not.
Yeah, Hackney Yard. I hate that map. It's my least favorite.
Really?
Uh-huh. There we go.
I like Euphrates Bridge. That one was fun.
A lot of people don't like Euphrates Bridge,
I
but
like
that's probably just because it comes up so much when you're queued for 2 or 10v10.
which is fine because I fucking hate every other map, dude. I fucking like Grozno raid. It's too fucking huge, dude. The map's
Zach
too.
just left another dislike. Zach likes Grozno raid.
He does. Gunrunner's fun. I like Gunrunner.
Mhm.
Arklov Peak, I hate. I hate Arklov Peak. Too big. It's too big. I like Piccadilly. Piccadilly is like honestly the it's for the verticality of it. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of like second story buildings, which is cool. There's like the shop one and the one with like the construction site, and
Yeah.
that one's okay. I like Piccadilly. It's just that yeah, it's hard
Playing
to see
it
that.
over and over again and like one sitting is
Yeah.
just bad. You just hate
Saint
it.
Petergrad, it's okay. I give it like an okay. I'll give that one. Ramazah, fucking hate it. It's too small. Like it's a medium sized map, but it's too like everyone fights in the middle, and that's all it is the entire time. Is people ring in the middle. That's all it is. Shoot House is decent. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I give that like an okay.
Shoot House has some funky lanes.
They do, and their spawning
It's
system
very
is
frustrating.
pretty garbage. Oh.
If you want bad clips of spawning, Rust is honestly the place to be at.
No, Shipman, bro. You could. I so many
Well,
times.
Shipment's like such a small map. That
Yeah.
that's what it's always been like.
Maybe-
And even then, it has sometimes better map spawns than Rust. Rust, I spawned in the same spot 3 times. It's some guy shooting me every time
On Shipment,
in a row.
no, on Shipment, if you play hardcore domination on Shipment and the team gets B or A, whatever they get, you spawn at your flag, and you just as long as there's a juggernaut in the corner, and there's someone across, you're just not gonna ever you're never gonna spawn. You just die.
I saw
and then-
someone drop like that armored vehicle on Shipment.
Oh, Wilson,
That was wild. No, not Wilson.
the tank.
Like the tank. Yeah.
No way you can drop the tank on fucking Shipment.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Mhm.
I thought it's too small.
No, there's like one area you can do
Oh
it.
my god, you're not joking. Wait, no, it's just a Wilson. I don't think you can. I don't think you can drop the tank. I think that the tank is too big because I don't think it's possible. I think only some maps work with the tank.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, but the fucking annoying one, the chopper gunner and the AC-130 are mad annoying on that. But it's cool because in hardcore or in regular on Shipment, you have like a spawn protection from the kill streaks and not weapons. But it's super annoying. They'll spawn and they have a Wilson. I just fucking get ran over as they spawn.
I hate Wilsons.
I hate Wilsons so much.
It's like, yeah, let's just make FMJ a requirement on every gun. Yeah.
And at least the thermites do some damage. Thermites take away like half the health already. So that's pretty good, but it's still just annoying. Yeah.
Just like, let's be annoying.
Yeah.
Woo.
But you know, I mean, what else? What else is happening? I mean, a lot has happened in the year, but not that I can vividly remember. I mean, I don't. What else do I play right now? I play Modern Warfare. I play Mortal Kombat. I got back into Mortal Kombat because they dropped Joker, and like I don't know. When I was playing Mortal Kombat the last couple of times, there's not really a lot of fun characters. Like I don't know. I didn't have a lot of fun playing Mortal Kombat until Joker released, and I'm back into it again, which is kind of the same thing that happened with Mortal Kombat 10 when I was playing it, which is where I was just who the fuck did I play? I think I played like Katana or someone else, and I was just not having a good time. And then like after a while, I came back and picked up Chinook, and that's when I found my phone again. So it's fun, and I like Mortal Kombat.
I have video game news.
What's up?
Skillbound still canceled. Fun fact. Another year, it's still canceled.
No shit, it's not coming. It's never coming back. The game is never coming back forever. But I mean, it's a dream and a hope.
Anthem is still a game that did come out.
They were gonna. Actually, I just read about this the other day. They're actually gonna like revamp it. They're gonna like restart the entire game, which is.
I'm waiting for it.
That's what I'm thinking too.
I have Anthem still.
Well, I didn't
become the #1 Anthem streamer.
Well, I remember we played the beta and I was like, this is pretty fun, but I guess yeah, this get
Yeah.
boring. And then I mean, what's really surprising is that they haven't shut down BioWare, which is weird. How EA hasn't been like, fuck you guys a terrible game, dropped. Right? They're actually like, okay, we'll give you another chance again.
It's probably studio interference is why.
Well, yeah, I think so too. Is because fucking EA, terrible thing. If like, and kind of sucks that like even now like Respawn, who's
Talking about a Borderlands.
I haven't played the new. We haven't even finished that second one yet. I haven't bought the third one. But fucking
Yeah.
well, no, because EA, because like what's really terrifying is that Respawn is now partnered with EA. Like they're like it's like their buddies now or whatever, or like it's under their publication. Which means in like 5 years or so, maybe even less, Respawn's gonna go like bankrupt, and then they're gonna get killed by EA again.
Oh well.
Yeah, but by Anthem, Anthem.
Oh wait, Respawn put out Apex Legends, didn't they? That's why they're still around.
Yeah, but you know, well, I guess because that's like probably probably my favorite battle royale. Yeah. Just because like the movement and all the abilities and like you know Fortnite, you just can't play Fortnite anymore. It's so it's such a build fest and it's such a sweat kind of thing. Like I see how it's cool, it's interesting how people can build like that, but it's like it's just so boring. Like there's no like fighting. It's literally just who can build a mansion the fastest and then try to blow it up the fastest. Like it's wild.
It's just a whole different thing on itself.
But back to Anthem though. They were saying, I was reading the report, they were gonna like revamp the game, which like I'm pretty excited about because I played the beta with you and I thought it was okay, but then I didn't buy it because people were like, this game sucks ass. And then like I was like, all right, I'll wait. And so it's interesting to see how they were like, all right, let's bring it back, let's like revamp it, let's like change everything, let's do it our way now. So hopefully, if the revamp version, which kind of sucks too, is that like people it left a bad taste in people's mouth. And now they're like begging, like, hey, just give us another chance. Like, this is our fault. But like, a lot of people don't understand that. I bet you it's not even their fault. I bet you BioWare tried to make a game, and then the thing that happens in video games is that people they need more time, and they just get like they're like publishers like, no, I want it now, and it's like, okay, well, we're gonna release it, we're gonna get a lot of money.
I played it when it came out, and I can definitely tell the game was undercooked. I mean, it had the makings for like a really good game.
Yeah,
it just wasn't completely done being polished.
That's what pisses me off is that like they just like these publishers like don't understand that video games are an art, and it creates like it takes a lot of time to create some good art. You can't just rush a game out in like a year. I mean, Call of Duty is
Dead Rising 4.
You can't Dead Rising 4. And like even games that have had the time to like get cooked and everything like that. Prime example, Gears of War 5. It's like it graphically is amazing. It's a great game. But like in terms of gameplay and what they've done and like what you can do, like shit, every Gears of War game you have at least 30 characters to pick from on each side, COG or Locust, right? You have, except for Gears of War 1 and 2, but like Gears of War 3, Gears of War Judgment, you have a lot of characters to pick from, like multiplayer ways. You have 7 characters to pick from on each side, and then you have to pay money or do ridiculous like quests to get these characters, like for the Baird one
or pre-orders or whatnot.
Well, yeah, no, but for Gears of War 5, like they did during like a season, like a battle pass thing, obviously.
Oh, but they are now?
No, well, I don't think they are, but I think like they're doing a season, so like there's like a season every month, and like you just play through the season. But like, what pisses me off though is that like you know you don't have any characters. There's like the game is just a better detailed Gears of War 4, and there's no like change to it. That's the problem, is that like it's kind of like run its course. And I still like playing Gears of War, but it's just like, you know, after a while you're like, okay, well, I got just cheesed on by some guy that knows how to wall bounce faster than me. And I don't like Horde, and I don't like Escape, so I don't really care for that stuff like that. But it's just
I don't like the special character abilities. That's stupid to me, in all honesty.
Yeah, I think it's weird. I think it's really weird in the Horde version and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
And fucking the guy who made Gears of War, Rod Ferguson, like he just dipped right now to go to Blizzard because I'm pretty sure he probably knew that going back of Microsoft kind of fucked him over. And I read something about Cliff Bleszinski. He was like, "Hey, let me come back to make Gears of War 6. Like I will do the best job, and I'll make sure you guys have like money." And I think he could, but I mean, it's kind of hard because like, you know, how can you really change Gears of War to being a different Gears of War, like, you know, kind of thing. With Call of Duty, it's how it works is it's based off like different developers and what their identity is and stuff like that. And there's past, future, and all this. Well, Gears of War is set in like its own time frame, and it's kind of
its own planet,
its own planet, its own icon. It's all iconic. You can't. I mean, you can make a new story, and just have it be like like instead of having the main characters, you do like a side story that revolves around like the rebels and stuff like that, like people that are like going through the fighting of Sarah for the Loki's and stuff like that, but not make it about the cog, make it about like civilians or like a tribe.
That could be an interesting story.
Yeah, like you expand off what you're like you expand. Well, because of what they're doing right now with Gears of War 6, that what's her Kate is like the granddaughter of the Queen Myra, and fucking you're like the whole point of that game was like, this is gonna explain the story of Queen Myra. And I played the game and I was like, okay, it kind of sucks. Like at the end, it was just so. I just did not enjoy. I finished the game and I was like, that was it. That was all.
Love the voice actor for Kate Diaz. Great voice actor.
Laura Bailey.
Yeah.
She's in everything though. So whenever I hear her voice, it sounds the same to me. Every character she plays has the same voice. Like
I didn't realize that it was Laura Bailey until I was watching an episode of Critical Role, and it was for like Halloween, right? Yeah. So they all dressed up as characters that they've been. That was hers.
Oh yeah. I'm not surprised.
That's when I realized it. Yeah.
I mean, I give her props because like she's very popular, very talented. But when I hear her voice, it just sounds the same to me in every single like time she plays a game. Like she doesn't know how to do like accents. She doesn't know how to like change her voice.
Oh, she knows accents. Trust me. I'm gonna send you an episode of the show.
Yeah, I don't know.
She has some great accents.
I don't know. I just don't like Laura. I mean, I don't like.
It's just they just don't like let people do like fun accents in games.
I also think she's like typecasted too.
Yeah, that's
her and Troy Baker are just typecasted as like white adventurous dude. That's Troy Baker. White adventurous girl. That's Laura Bailey for like most of her shit kind of thing. I don't know. It's just Gears of War 6, Gears of War 5. I was just like kind of let down, and that's the whole point. Is that like because these publishers, these big publishers, don't give these game companies enough time to like cook. Like they just they go, all right, you have most of it done. All right, push it out, and then we'll add like DLC later, so you can like pay for it later, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's what kind of pisses me off.
Let's talk about something else in Gears 5 that I hate.
What?
Hey, you played the Gears 5 story, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I mean, it's been 2 weeks anyway, so I can spoil it. Let's talk about
you
how that we have that rule. Remember? If something's been out for 2 weeks, we can spoil it on the podcast.
Oh, well, it's been out for a while. But I told you earlier, I already beat it, and I was like, that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about how you can choose who to let die. That's dumb.
Oh yeah, that was dumb shit too. Like you had to choose, cause what? Which doesn't make any sense because you literally could have just thrown the knife at the person. Like, that makes no sense. You had to pick one.
Which doesn't not have that happen in the game.
Which doesn't even matter because canonically, I think it's Dell that dies no matter what, right? It's just because there's no way they're gonna kill off James.
It would make no sense for JD to die.
Yeah, it wouldn't make any sense. And then, but also like in the time to pick it, I was like, this really is you can't pick to kill the bitch in the middle. That makes no sense at all. Like you're forced to pick one character. That doesn't make any sense at all. And like people are already saying canonically it wouldn't make any sense to have Gears of War 4 protagonist die in Gears of War 5 and then not come back in Gears of War 6. Unless they do what Telltale does, which is where if you play the game and it's on the same hard drive, it remembers what you did, or you just put in what you did and then they'll make a story
like
that.
Psycho Mantis.
Yeah. I just think it's super dumb that you had to choose who to kill.
That'd be a mistake to do.
Yeah. And then like I was like I'm not gonna kill JD. Like Marcus has gone through a wife. Who else? Like, all the Carmines, his best friend. Like he's already had people dying in his life. I don't want to kill his son. And like I didn't have a
shout out to the tomatoes.
Yeah, tomatoes. But I didn't have a connection with Dell because like he hasn't been a main character. So why the fuck would I not pick it? Why would I pick him to stay alive?
Yeah. I beat Gears 4 with the tomatoes still in my inventory.
Are they grenades? They're grenades, right?
Yeah, they're grenades.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I actually like Gears of War 4 more than Gears of War 5, due to the fact that it was like
playable.
Oh yeah, playable. But more the fact that like it was basically just like a revamped Gears of War 3 with newer graphics. All it was, and I like Gears of War 3, so playing Gears of War 4 is the same fucking thing because all it really is I think what they did for Gears of War 4. I was watching some video, I forget what it was called or some like article, but what they did is basically they just took the Gears of War 3 engine and then just made all the graphics better and like made the gameplay smoother and stuff like that. Because you play Gears of War 3 right now, it's hella clunky. And like, how the fuck did I ever play this? But all they did in the new one was just to go, all right, we're gonna take Gears of War 3 and mechanics on the gameplay and just bring it to the HD version, like the HD version, and then like give it a new coat of paint and stuff like that, which is okay. But I don't know, I liked it more because it reminded me of Gears of War 3. Now a lot of people will say that Gears of War 2 or 3 were probably the best, and I played Ultimate Edition. But I was like, I hate Gears of War 1. Like, people just know how to wall bounce hella good. And it's too dark. It was
5? I don't... Oh, you go.
Well, I mean, the thing with Gears of War is that it's supposed to be, like, a dark, gritty, military shooter. Like, this is like, well, this is war. This is like a war going on. Like, that's what Gears of War 1, 2, and 3 is about. Like, showing about, like, this is what happens. And, like, this is in this world. Like, people get cut up. People get sawn in half. Like, guts just fly everywhere. Gears of War 4, like, it's a little bit toned down, but Gears of War 5, you can tell like all the models and all the blood spurt just looks super like fake and just doesn't look good. And like the whole point now, Gears of War 5, like there's daytime thing, and there now you're in the woods, now you're in the desert, which is not a bad idea, but it's like it just takes away from what it originally was and tries to make it like a super fun, happy game. In the sense of Gears of War, Gears of War.
I love Shadow of Ram also. That's
great. Of Ram. Is it
Ram?
Ram?
I don't know. Whatever.
General Ram.
What I was saying about Gears 5 is it just feels choppy to play it. I don't know if this is just me, but it feels choppy.
It feels... Nah, I don't get that same sense. I think it feels great. It's more just the fact that I don't like how... I mean, Gears of War 3 had a little bit...
movement.
A little bit. It's a little clunky. I mean, if you ever play Gears of War 3... If you play Gears of War 3 right now compared to Gears of War 5, like, Gears of War 5 is the same.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. But...
I'm sure.
I think the problem with that Gears of War 5 is that it's not remembering its roots. They're trying to change it. And I don't know if that's developer input or a publisher input and how Microsoft wants it to be.
Yeah.
That's why that's why I'm kind of afraid for Halo Infinite, because a lot
They're supposed to be changing it, the art style, which I'm kind of am going to like, because there's supposed to be like more of an older style from like 3 or like 2 that they're going back to, which is nice.
Which is what they I see. Like 4 was okay. I wouldn't say it's like top tier, but I'd say it's okay. Halo 5
Reach will always be my favorite.
Yeah, I think Halo 2 will always be my favorite, but Halo 5 I play and now is like it's okay. And like the story didn't make any sense either, because literally all Chief had to do was, hey, listen, this bitch that is like my AI, like I need to like save her because she's gonna go AWOL. And then the black dude was like, Locke was like, he's like, no, you can't do that. We can't have you do that, even though I don't know. And it's interesting how they're gonna take, because the ending of Halo 5, Cortana,
Chief just need to be like, look here, Locke, listen.
Wings of Redemption. Well, in the end of Halo 5. Doesn't Cortana run the Prometheans now? Isn't that the whole point? So
kind of.
So I don't know.
I didn't finish Halo 5. I didn't care. I watched like a video on it.
Basically, at the end of Halo 5, like Locke and Chief are there, and then like Cortana's like, "Hey, I run the Prometheans now. Y'all motherfuckers are dead." And then Chief and Locke are like, "Oh shit, we gotta team up and kill her." And I hope with Halo 6, they're gonna be like, "All right, we need to like kill Cortana, and we need to have like, I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think Halo 6 might be the last Halo." Because the story is kind of done. Because 1 was about exploring...
Maybe fine with another side game or something.
What's that?
Maybe fine with another side game or something.
Yeah, like Reach. They could just do another Reach. But like, Halo 1 was about fighting Halo, right? Halo 2 was about like telling, showing that the Halo is a weapon and that the brutes should not be controlling it. Halo 3 was making sure the brutes like don't do this. Halo 4 was the introduction of Prometheans. Halo 5 was, hey Chief, she's going AWOL, you need to stop her. I'm gonna stop you. Halo 6 is like, all right, she's going AWOL fully. Chief and Locke are gonna team up. They need to kill Cortana, and that's how they're gonna end it. And then they might just be like, all right, that's the end of the story. Like, he's probably, I bet you, honestly, he's probably gonna die in Halo 6. They're probably just gonna kill him right there.
Well, so what I think is like, 1 is the introduction to the ring itself. 2 is the introduction to the Ark. 3 is the introduction to the system of rings and the destruction of them. 4 is the introduction to the
The Forerunners.
Prometheans.
Yeah.
5 is basically Halo 2 again. So 6 will be like the destruction of the Promethean system.
What do you mean Halo 5 is like Halo 2?
I mean, it's like follows the same thing. Like it's just set up for the next ending.
Yeah, so
Just like, oh, here's this, but it's this now.
That's
It's kind of like what the new Star Wars saga did.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, they just need that middle piece to complete it. I see what you mean. Yeah. Well, that was good. We just killed an hour. That was a good talking.
Yeah.
We did it. So now I'm gonna.
I feel like I had something else to say. I can't even remember.
Yeah, I'll save it next time. But that is gonna be our like 6. I don't know what episode, whatever we're on right now.
4.
I'm gonna post it right now. That way we can get over.
This is 4.
This is 4. Okay, it's our 4th episode, dated February 20th, 2020. So we'll be back next week, hopefully. All right. Yep. This has been Fun Times with Fun Guys with your host Ronnie
and Johnny.
Later, guys.
Did you end the recording? Okay.